to make a movie.
We got up this morning, went, had an early breakfast, and went straight to the beach, straight to it. But then we had to cut it short because why? Starscream, Prowl, and all three Insecticons are coming out. Finally, 84 Prowl and 84 Insecticons have been revealed today. Now, shout out to all the people on YouTube that be leaking everything. Chris Jam, who is AKA, I think Chris Jam is JT Prime at this point. I do. But yeah, they said that, you know, the pre-orders for Starscream were supposed to go up soon, and sure enough, we got him revealed today on Thursday. So we'll see what goes on tomorrow. Either way, the one we've all been waiting for of all of the Seekers is finally out. Now, of course, people are complaining already. They feel like they want to switch the heads already, or they want to put the smirk on Starscream and the straight face on Skywarp, or the Skywarp, whatever. Either way, I think they look great. Now, I haven't purchased any of the Seekers. I've seen them. I've seen Skywarp and Thundercracker. Yes, I am in love with my Tetrajet versions, but you know, time will tell. Time will tell. I'm not ready to replace my Tetrajets yet. I need to see 84 Tetrajets. Do that for me, Hasbro. Now, it's a bit I wanted to talk about today. First of all, with the Insecticons, Kickback, Shrapnel, and Bombshell, they have the white wings from the movie, so they're movie accurate. A lot of people's like, why are they white? They glow in the dark. They react with the energon cubes. All of the above, probably. But we'll see, you know, when they are released or when they are reviewed. Then, 84 Prowl popped up right underneath of that. Very clean looking. A lot of people thought this was going to be the one that had battle damage. Nope, they gave us the clean Prowl. Man, I tell you what, something about Florida, I'm getting tore up. That's why today's video, I got a whole long sleeve. Well, I had to dress up for breakfast, and after the beach, but I'm in and lunch because it's almost 5 o'clock. But the point is, it's some mosquitoes are crazy. I done lost a half a pint of blood sitting out here already. But ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this Prowl? What do you think about the Insecticons? And I know what you think about Starscream. Starscream is I never understood why they don't release him first. It's always Thundercracker, it's always Skywarp, and then Starscream last. Like, why? Y'all don't do Grimlock and then RC and then Bumblebee. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. But either way, speaking of what they've done with the Decepticons, can somebody let me know what is going on over there at Cyberworld? I see Shockwave Scourge is a pirate ship. Shockwave is a shark, I believe, and Soundwave is like an octopus submarine. I think they're cute, don't get me wrong, and the fact that they're like 9-inch tall toys also does help. Also, it helps that I have a soon-to-be 6-year-old son who I should buy every one of them for his birthday. Yeah, he'll be 6 in a couple months. Not to be confused with my 30-year-old or 29-year-old or 24-year-old or, yeah, not to be confused with them. They get other gifts, but because he gets everything. He gets vacation with mommy and daddy in a private pool for a week and a few days. You know what I mean? So I think Cyberworld, and like I was saying in a video the other night, like this might be his G1. You know what I mean? So why not? Go ahead and jump on them now. I think they look cool. I think it's different and it's cool. I'm starting to embrace the whole everything doesn't have to be G1. For me, it does. Speaking of, Sandstorm, Defcon, and Vector Prime are all at my house waiting on me. Maybe even Ariel and Dion. I don't know. We'll see. But I know that those three are definitely there. Ariel and Dion, I think, don't ship until next week. But the point is, I think, you know, this is going to be a great reveal. I think we're slowly seeing Studio Series 84 popping up. And this is how I think they're going to do it. they'll see how many people order these and pre-order these and how well they sell. About another year and a half from now, after the whole Megatron Rising and all that stuff, I think Studio Series 84 will rear its ugly head into our toy line, and like I said, everything will have blue windows, and it'll be blue windows, and it will be. Oh, shout out to Scott Duncan. He just told me Prime vs. Prime said something. Hold on. I'm gonna read it in a second. Let me finish recording this. I got 3 more minutes. Where was I? 84. Studio Series 84, I think, will definitely rear its ugly head in soon, and we'll just get everything that, if you miss it this time, like if you miss Prowl this time around, you'll have a chance to get it in the 84 line another year and a half, 2 years from now. Have y'all heard that Hasbro has decided to start using AI with like Peter Cullen and Frank Welker and Dan Galzivan and all of them, so that in case they kick the bucket, Optimus will always be Peter Cullen. Megatron will always be Frank Welker, and Bumblebee and so forth and so on will always be the voices of them. I saw where, and it's not like they're saying they're going to use AI for their faces. They're just going to use their voices, which I think is cool. And all of the parties involved have agreed. And then also it cuts back on these third-party toys that are unlicensed that have a sounding, a sound like Peter Cullen or Peter Cullen impersonator or Megatron impersonator, Frank Welker impersonator. And if you read the whole article, it's like instead of them having to send a cease and desist to each and every company that makes a toy that uses a sound that sounds like theirs, this will take care of all of that, period. Those companies will no longer be able to do it. You know what I mean? They're going to just have to pay Hasbro for use of their AI service. I think that's a good idea. And plus, I think it's a good idea because a lot of our favorite people, you got to figure, even though, we love our toys, we getting old. So you got to imagine if we old, Frank and Peter got to be old. Shout out to TF Berserker. I'm sure y'all have seen the promo that's running right now. I'm going to be one that's promoting it. A lot of people that's on Facebook and everything else. He's making this movie, this Transformers documentary. YouTubers are going to be in it. People that voiced in the movie. He's got Vince DiCola already signed up. You know what I mean? The Kickstarter. I put the link in the other description. I'll put it in this one too. Shout out to you, Optimus. I'm trying to tell you, this is going to happen. Pray about it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm going to be right in the video, all up in the video. All in the video. I'm Suge Knight that joint.
Before I like to thank God. Don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the video, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
Hope you don't cut me out too much. But yeah, then one other thing I want to talk to y'all about. So I said I wasn't going to do no hunting. That still didn't mean that I didn't have to go to Walmart. So but anyway, I went to Walmart, and my wife was like, well, let's go look at the toys anyway, because we got the baby with us. Of course. So we go look at stuff, buy him all types of stuff or whatever to play with here at the house and probably lose it before we leave. And we go through the Transformers and the action figure aisle, right? In that aisle, I was like, well, because my wife got some toys. She got a DeLorean. She got a miniature Funko DeLorean with a miniature Marty McFly that goes in the dope. It's a little office toy for her. But, so I'm looking at the G.I. Joes. I was like, I want something different. Well, I don't want anything, but I was just wanting to look at, man, G.I. Joe 1, they done doubled in height and size and in articulation. But on top of that, one G.I. Joe was $55. $55. Last time I bought a G.I. Joe, it was $360. He came with a gun, a mask, a whole motorcycle, and something else. You know what I mean? Like, it's been that long since I bought a G.I. Joe. And he was 4 inches tall. This thing was like 7 inches, 8 inches, G.I. Joe classified. $55. But he came with like 2 masks, a gun case, the shells, extra clip. It was a lot that he came with. A lot. But needless to say, he stayed there. Because I started thinking, I was like, man, everybody complaining about Transformer toys and how much the price of Transformers are. when G.I. Joe out here just giving you, like, at least Transformers transform. I ain't saying nothing against G.I. Joe. I love G.I. Joe. Don't get it messed up. I'm just saying at least Transformers transform. Like, I can, looking at a G.I. Joe, I can now kind of like be like, okay, I get it. Because this, you can talk, well, I mean, you can talk. You can pose it. You got a bunch of extra parts, grenades and guns and belt clips and masks and all that stuff. Whereas a Transformer, you still get a gun, maybe a blast effect, maybe 2 guns, a sword. But you have a robot that turns into car, plane, vehicle, tank, arm, whatever, for $44 or $35 or $59.99. But for a G.I. Joe classic, classified? No, sir. But anyway, it's your buddy the 14th Prime. I might do another video because he gonna be in the pool till about 8, 9 o'clock tonight. And Mama's taking a nap. It's been a good morning, good afternoon, good day, good week, good life period. So anyway, it's your buddy the 14th Prime. I love y'all. Maybe I'll see you later.